What's your take? Yes, we haven't seen capex kick off, but December was a good month for capex. Some very strong numbers that came out. Can the budget fortify that, or will there be disappointment?
No, I think, Neeraj, let's acknowledge the fact we're coming at a stage where private investments is weak. And there is a cyclical slowdown in the economy at 6.5%. I don't think so. We are discussing whether the economy is in a slowdown.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
That's not a point of discussion.
Yeah.
We need to acknowledge that.
No, sorry, just an aside, because earlier Rahul Arora said that even 6.3 is optimistic.
No, I don't think so. I'm not so bearish. I think India's base case growth is somewhere around 6.5%, which is what the RBI also believes, and we are somewhere there. But I certainly think we can do much better in terms of our growth. Given the fact that we're coming on this backdrop, there are certain positives that we as an economy bring to the table. We are at an environment where when we talk about corporate capex is not picked up, we need to acknowledge, I have now come to a conclusion that in a cyclically slowdown economy, there is a structural slowdown in private sector capex. Because it's been 15 years, I have not seen annual spirits in corporate India. The last time I saw that was in 2006 and 7. Yeah. Wow. It's been out 17 years, I have not seen that. Something seriously needs to be done. If you look at the private sector capex, the government has done its bit to an extent because the central government capex has gone from 3.5 lakh crores to 10.5 lakh crores this year, even after undershooting their budget estimates. It's gone 3x, it's grown at 16% CAGR. The private sector, government was hoping that the private sector will take over the baton. They have not. The environment or the mood when I talk to corporate CEOs still is of measured or cautious optimism. They're optimists, but they're very measured in their approach. And they don't want to put their... The good thing is, but private sector balance sheet and the financial sector, banks balance sheet are in a very healthy state. The question is what is holding back the animal spirit. In segments of economy where the government have stepped in, investments have actually picked up. So you look at defense. Defense has done phenomenally well over the last 4 years because the government has stepped in. Railways. Railway capex has done well because the government has stepped in. You look at PLI. So all the manufacturing-driven capex has really picked up, driven by incentives from PLI. I think what I would expect, my expectation going into the budget, given the fact, while this is the first budget of the new government, but we also need to acknowledge that it is the 12th budget. It's a government in continuity. It's a government in succession. You can't call it a first budget. To me, it's the 12th budget. I would like them to play, I would expect, given the fact that the mood of corporate India is slightly more cautious or cautiously optimistic, government needs to take the lead. I would be very disappointed if it's not a very bold budget because you would not get this opportunity again. The government needs to take the lead.